Hey, doggy people. So, for years, people have been asking me to start a dog channel. And I've already got two channels, and it kind of keeps me pretty busy between that, taking care of my horses, and just day to day stuff. I mean, I got 800 emails that I still haven't read because everybody's always emailing me things. So, the last thing I really need to do is start another damn channel. But I might. Um, I'm assuming there's a lot of people out there with dogs. If you watch my horse channel, you probably understand animal behavior. A lot of things are different. There's a little bit difference with dogs because they're prey animals versus, or they're predators versus prey, and horses are prey versus predator. So there's a little difference, but a lot of the principles condition are the same. So I figured for my first video, just to start it out here to see how many people really want me to start doing doggy videos. And since I don't have a dog, I mean, I'll probably end up getting one sooner or later. I found a stray the other night. He came to my back door. I fed him, and then I ended up finding his collar, calling his owner, and she started crying over the phone. She was so happy. He was missing for 12 hours. His name was Snoopy. I called her. I said, "Are you missing Snoopy?" And she started crying. She goes, "Oh my God, is he all right?" I go, "He's fine." I said, "I just gave him a turkey sandwich, and he's eating, hanging out on the back porch." So I stuck him in a golf cart, and they lived about 4 or 5 miles away. But anyway, I digress, which I do a lot if you watch my other channels. So I figured I'd start, just do my first video, get it uploaded so it'll show up, because I don't think it's showing up because I don't have any videos loaded. So my first video, I'm going to go through some old pictures of me with dogs and kind of explain it. So this is kind of my profile picture for the channel. This was my dog, Rex, and hell, I just turned 18 there. I was in Korea. We were out in I don't even know if it's still classified or where we're at. Anyway, we're out gardening an area that we're not supposed to talk about. And so that was me and my dog, Rexer dog. He was a good old dog. He was great because when it snows in Korea and everything, we would play tricks, and I'd always let him off leash, and he was. I don't like horses with halters. I don't like dogs with leashes. So my dog was always like running free, and everybody's like, "Ooh!" All the safety sallies come out. "Ooh, he's an attack dog. You got to keep him on leash. You got to have control." I said, "I got control of him. I don't need a leash." But anyway, I digress. He was a great dog. So I had him where when he was off leash, if somebody came out there like for a post inspection, or if somebody's trying to sneak up another handler, anytime I squatted down, he would lay down and like put his head all the way on the ground. And I just did that through conditioning over time. And he was a great doggo, man. But when he saw me drop on one knee or go down the ground, he just dropped to the ground. And it was so cool. But so that's me and Rex in our younger days. Another quick picture. I wasn't too often. Once I grew a mustache, I pretty much had a mustache my whole life. So there's not a whole bunch of pictures of me with a clean lip. That either clean from mustache or clean from busted from getting in fights or doing something stupid. But anyway, that's when I had dark hair, and that was a buddy of mine. Me and him were both dog handlers in Korea. And here's a picture of me and Caesar working. Where were we? I can't remember if we were in San Francisco on this. We were working presidential support with the Secret Service, so we were going around a lot. We traveled a lot, but I think this might have been San Francisco. I don't even know where it was at, but I was so tired. We had been working. It was a short notice. And I can't even remember what president come in. I want to say it's Bush and Clinton, or it was Reagan. But anyway, so we were doing protection. I was out there just goofing off, taking a break, and I took my glasses off and put it on my dog. And somebody came by and took a picture, and they gave it to me later, and said they just thought it was kind of cute. My dog was sitting there with his sunglasses on. So, and that's little Caesar. He was a great bomb dog, man. He searched like a maniac. Just a great dog. But you didn't want to leave him in a hotel room by himself. He would tear up and piss on your bed and poop right in the middle of it, and then go lay on the other bed, because we always got two beds. But he was a smart dog. He busted out of one of the cars. We left him in the car during the World Series. We were working a World Series, and after we got finished searching, everybody was in there. We put him in the car until we got a call, and all of a sudden we had a call on the radio. There's a dog running loose. We looked at each other and went, "Shit, we know it's Caesar," and he learned how to unlock that damn door, and he let himself out of the car. He was kind of a pain, but he was smart. And so this is me and Caesar again. We're on boats out at Mare Island. We're training for Desert Storm, Desert Shield, because they were doing boat boardings with dogs. So we had the Navy out there. We had a couple of boats. We were driving, racing next to each other. We had the dogs jumping in between the boats while we're driving, doing attacks and sending them on people and trying to see what worked, kind of developing policy on how the Navy was going to use their dogs over there when they were doing border searches, etc., in the water. But anyway, that's another picture of me and Caesar back when I had hair. And here we were just working on the dog when we were moving. It was uneven because of the waves hitting the boat, and it was kind of rocky. If we had a couple detainees, put them on the back, have the dog sit there and guard them, and sit there and learn how to work. See how quick the dog adapted to the unlevel ground and working on the water and etc. So we just kind of went through some conditioning on the dogs. And again, we were working with the Navy because they were going to be doing, and I don't remember if the Coast Guard was there too. This might have been with the Coast Guard and the Navy. Going through my old pictures, I found a picture of Ski. He was a dog handler that worked for me, and we used to go snow skiing. This is us on top of Heavenly being photobombed by a couple little snow bunnies back there. Oh, God, here goes the hate mail. Hey, sex, shut up, you big dummy. And this was me and my lieutenant here who was, I forgot where he's at now. He might be a colonel. I don't know if he's retired. I forgot what he's doing. I had a little dog out at the kennels where we worked. It says lost dog, goes by the name of Lucky, missing one eye, 2 broken legs, missing a leg. It's kind of funny. I'll try to find it to post it in here, cut it in here. And here's a picture of the crew. We trained out a lot with the corrections, and so we'd go out in different locations and train the prison, Department of Corrections out there, and they worked with us. So that was their vehicle, and we were out there training one day. This guy's Roy, the third guy from the left, Roy Harris. He died in a motorcycle accident about 10 years. Rest in peace, brother. We used to go motorcycle riding. The guy third and fourth to the left, we all went out riding. But anyway, just out there training with the dogs, always going to different environments, different areas, and it's a different location of it. Now, these dogs, when we trained together, we would do things that all the dogs did together. So all these dogs out here are different. Some are bomb dogs, some are narcotics dog. They're all dogs for trained to attack. So we normally do finding people, attack, search and rescue kind of stuff, locating people, maybe environmental disturbance, kind of work on that a little bit. But these dogs are all different. They're all what's called dual trained. So they're all trained to attack and find people, and then they're either trained for narcotics or bombs. And here's me re-enlisting with my dog, Herc. Man, he was a great dog. I trained him. Super dog. Made so many drug finds. I might get in a few of those stories working him and some of the things that he's done because he was a great dog. But I was re-enlisting, and that was my a friend of mine. I still keep in touch with him, Colonel Fisher. He was in Hawaii. He just moved to Colorado. But anyway, that's just me swearing in with my dog, Herc. Again, back in the Air Force, that's before we got automatics. I had a revolver. But he was an attack dog and a drug dog. So, boy, one time he got skunked, and boy, that was a story. Woo! And this picture is Schutzen. He was one of our Rottweilers. He was a bomb dog. And this is when he was being worked by another handler, and I was just doing some attack training, probably doing a demonstration for kids. If you're a dog handler in the military, you have to learn how to be a decoy. So basically what I'm doing right now is being a decoy, and that's why I got arthritis in my hand and everything. We had these cheap little wraps, and when this dog bit, it just crushed your hands, were sore. You didn't bleed, but, man, you could barely move it, and it would swell up. And after years and years of getting dog bites, I can feel it in my hands now when I make a fist. But anyway, so I don't know where this channel is going to go, or if I'm going to really take off. I figured I'd get at least one video up, kind of show a little bit about me and my dogs when I was training them in the military. And, when I got out, I still work with the dogs in some civilian agencies. I never had a dog or work canine specifically, but I still trained with them because they knew I had the experience. And, if there was issues or something, we'd help work them out. But anyway, welcome to the channel. If you want to subscribe, you can. I'm probably not going to post for a while. If I get enough subscribers, I don't know how many subscribers. Maybe if I get 500, I'll start doing videos. But if I get a dog, for sure, I'll start doing videos. And if I made a video of that little dog that was lost the other night that came here, I would have made. He looked like a little pit bull, and he was kind of funny. I came out feeding my horses, and I had some hay in my hand. And I saw this shadow sitting on the back porch, and I was like, "Damn, Smokey, my cat, got big." And I looked at him. He was just sitting there, and he wasn't wagging his tail. And because he was a pit bull, I was kind of like, okay, did somebody just dump him? Were they mean to him? I didn't know what he was going to do, so I kind of ignored him, fed the horses, came back. He was still sitting there, Walked over to him. His tail was between his legs, so I knew he was kind of scared. Didn't want to approach him. Gave him a piece of turkey. He was all into that. His tail started wagging. After that, we were buds. I was able to check his collar, found a collar, and called his owners and got him home. So it was a good inning. Anyway, we'll end that there, and we'll see how Think Like a Dog goes.